Hey, what is up people? This is Johnny and welcome to Pokemon Theory, and today's Pokemon Theory is: have humans driven certain Pokemons to extinction? Have you ever wondered if certain Pokemon may have been driven to extinction by humans? Well, in the Pokédex of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Lapras may have been a victim. It states, people have driven Lapras almost to the point of extinction. In the evenings, this Pokemon is said to sing plaintively as it seeks what few others of its kind still remain. So that means that humans may have used, hunted, or done different things with Lapras that made it to that point where it's really close to extinction. And another thing that I would like to compare is with the Loch Ness Monster. As you can see, the Loch Ness Monster is from Scotland, but it has never been found and tested on to confirm that this Pokemon is fully extinct or there was one of its kind left. And that's basically kind of what Lapras is. Lapras is a very rare type of Pokemon. There are not many that may exist in the public areas of different locations in Pokemon or in the wild. They're not really that easy to come by, but there's still some left in the world, but they are like the lions, I believe, in certain areas in the real world that are really close to extinction. But Lapras is one of those type of Pokemons that are on the verge. If people don't take care of them in the Pokemon world, they could probably become extinct. Now I'm going to talk about some of the ways that Lapras may have died out and almost become close to extinction in the Pokemon world. The first one is global warming. Since Lapras is an ice and water type Pokemon, global warming probably got affected in the Pokemon world. For example, Lapras lives in an area where there's glaciers and it's used to its habitat. And since these habitats are its natural habitat for the Lapras, this could have made it very inconvenient for Lapras to survive in those cold water zones, because it allows Lapras to survive in those zones. And you know, then people could have started hunting Laprases, which wouldn't be really good. Why would people want to hunt these Laprases? They could probably use it for other stuff as well as they do in the Pokemon world. So people like to hunt, and as you know, the human nature, people hunt, and that probably made Lapras as well get affected and almost close to extinction. Another thing is that Lapras is not a Pokemon that breeds a lot. These Pokemons do not tend to breed with other Laprases because there's not that many Laprases out there that it can find to breed. And finding the right ones to breed, it would only breed like one Laprases, so it would take a lot of time. And if it's true that they're being hunted or their habitats are being destroyed, this could actually probably affect the breeding in Laprases. Another thing is that Lapras maybe is a Pokemon that is experiencing loneliness. It probably is experiencing loneliness because it's being taken away from its family and friends and stuff like that, like other Laprases. And this could leave the Pokemon to emotional stress, causing it an early death while it still has a lot of years to go. But as you know, some animals in the real world actually can't live with their other family members related animals, because or else they'll just become lonely and just end up dying off for no reason. This has been proven with some certain animals in the real world, and so that means if they take Lapras away from its family, they can't survive. Now trainers may have like a bond with their Pokemon with Laprases. For example, Ash had a very bond with his Lapras and he treated it well, so Lapras had the power to continue of living. If not, if it would have been alone, who knows what had happened to that Lapras. Now for the final theory is that in the anime they eat Slowpoke tails, and in the games I believe as well. And as well as Magikarps are being fried as fish in the anime. But this doesn't really suggest that all humans eat Pokemons, because in the anime it is said that regular animals live there too as well. That they eat those type of animals such as steak or stuff like that, regular animals, which are not necessarily Pokemons that are being eaten, because Pokemons are like the human's best friend in the Pokemon world. So I don't really think they're being eaten. They're just being used for the materials, and it is possible that they could be using those Pokemons for materials. There's a lot of different bad people in the Pokemon world as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Pokemon theory. Leave in the comment section for a next Pokemon theory that you would like to see in this channel. Also, if you haven't checked out some of my previous videos, you may click on those two boxes in the middle to go ahead and watch them.